Hi, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for my first episode of Real Talk with Zing. I actually cannot believe that I am doing this. It's been a long time coming and I'm finally here. Yay! Okay. So, here on Real Talk with Zing, we share our truths, we compare battle scars, and we share sweet words of motivation. After all, sometimes that's all the heart needs. This is a safe space. It is a safe space to share stories and to get free, non judgmental advice from real people like me, my mother, my father, people like you who want to interact with me. All right. So, those who are interested in sending stories can do so by clicking the share here button on my YouTube page. If you go to the bio, in there, you're going to see email, you're going to see share here. That's where you share your stories. Your stories are collected anonymously. I don't know who sends it. You don't have to send your name. Just tell me what you want me to talk about. What's your problem? You can tell it there, okay? Cool. It's the same thing on Instagram. When you get onto Instagram, if you go to my bio, you'll see where it says share stories here. Click on the link, send the stories collected anonymously. All right. So you don't have to be concerned that people know who you are. Nobody's going to know. Not even I will know who you are. All right. So, I got my first letter. That is a great moment for me. It means that someone believes in me and what it is that I'm trying to do here on Real Talk with Zing. So let's get into today's letter. All right, so today's letter is from a friend of our community, and she says, "Dear Zing, good morning. Congratulations with officially starting your YouTube journey. I see great potential in what you're doing. Thank you so much. It means a great deal coming from you. And for all the people who watched my first video, click to like, click to share, people who subscribed, thank you. I 100% appreciate the support. Support is everything when you're trying a new venture. All right. She says, can you talk about how doubt and inadequacy prevents us from growing? Wow. I have been struggling to complete my education for some time. I am really just tired of failing at everything in life. I feel like giving up. I recently went through a bad breakup and I just can't seem to find it in myself to go to school anymore. I need 2 more CXC courses to officially start college, but I am stressed out. Mm. I hear you and I feel you and I am empathizing with you. And for those who are just joining us, thank you for joining us. Go on ahead, like and subscribe. If you heard about this place and you haven't yet subscribed or liked, go ahead and like this video. We're going to talk about it today. All right, so I thanked her for congratulating me on starting my YouTube journey. She says she wants us to talk about doubt and inadequacy, preventing us from growing. It sounds like this person is very self aware based on what I'm seeing here. She says, talk about how doubt and inadequacy prevents us from growing. It sounds like she already sat down and analyzed her situation and she recognized that possible it may be her doubt and her inadequacy that is preventing her from going to school, getting the two sexies that she needs to start college. And from where I'm sitting, kind of feels like the inadequacy and the doubt may be stemming from the breakup. Sometimes you're in a relationship and the relationship ends badly for whatever reason. And when you leave the relationship, you leave feeling like you're not good enough. She felt like, it sounds like she feels like the relationship ending is her fault. So now she has inadequacies. I wasn't able to do this for him. So, you know, possibly it has stopped her from going back to school and doing what she needs to do. It sounds to me that this person has a plan for her life, and this breakup, because it happened, it's stopping her from progressing to where she needs to be. And if you're listening to me right now, which I'm sure you possibly are because you have so much faith in me, you subscribed and you actually clicked on the share here link and you sent me this synopsis of what's happening in your life right now. I just want to say to you that you are really and truly the only person who is stopping you. You have much potential. You have you have a plan, and if you abort mission now, you are never going to get to where you want to be. Listen, I when I read this story, I said, okay, I'm gonna do it like a teacher. I'm gonna take it piece by piece and share with everybody what means and what means. Yes, everybody, I am a teacher by profession. Went to teachers college years ago, and this is where we compare battle scars. Can you imagine what it would have been like for me if I allowed doubt and inadequacy from prevent if I allowed doubt and inadequacy to prevent me from being who I am now? And I'm not even the best version of myself. I am not even the best version of myself right now. I am still reinventing myself every day. I've had bad breakups before. I've had failure. I know what it feels like to fail, not just at relationships, but at in school. What if I allowed those things from what if I allowed those things to prevent me from getting up and trying again? Then you wouldn't have me talking to right now, honestly, because I would be stuck under a rock somewhere. And that's just the truth. All right. Let me tell you a story. Since we are comparing battle scars and that's what the heart needs. So, hmm, starting this YouTube journey, I had so much doubt. Yeah, doubt about would I have viewers? Would I get the support that I needed? You know? Then I had inadequacies. Possibly I'm not going to be good enough. What if I don't have the right background? What if I don't have the right camera? What if I don't have the right setup? What if me just boring? These are all the things that I said to myself. And if I tell you the truth, I've been having these doubts and inadequacies since 2016 when I created my first YouTube channel, and I never created any content. Hey, 2016, 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 8 years of inadequacy and self doubt. Now I am 8 years behind. I have only 53 subscribers and 4 likes because I allowed self doubt and inadequacy. I allowed it to stop my growth. And so I am a newbie to the space of YouTube. I am a newbie. But if I had the confidence, if I didn't sit down and feel uncertain about myself, if I didn't sit down and feel uncertain about myself, I would be a game changer right now to the space of YouTube. I honestly would have been. And this is a nod to a friend, T. Ford. I don't know if this person is now married, but T. Ford, I sat and I watched this young lady create her YouTube channel and reinvent herself right in front of my face. And I sat there and I applauded her and I gave her tips. And I was like, girl, this is so awesome. And she was like, girl, get your computer. And she was with me doing creating my banner and my this and my that. And I took the information and I did nothing with it because I allowed inadequacy and self doubt. I allowed it to hold me back. And so I never actualized my full potential until now, 8 years later. So I know all about how self-doubt and inadequacy prevents us from growing. I know about it, and it was a hard lesson. It was a hard lesson. And so I could not have not shared this story. And when the new year started this year, I said to myself that I had nothing to lose. You, my friend who wrote me this letter, you have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. If you try and you do well, it's a victory. If you try and you do not do as well as you think you should have done, you learned a way that didn't work, and you can now try again to figure out some way that actually works. Click the like button right now if you think I'm right. Yeah. I feel like failing is not a failure, but it's an opportunity for you to now try something else. Yes, you get to try something else, and you know now that this way didn't work. And knowing that you have every intention of going to school, I know when we start going to school, especially you said that you want to go to college. When you start going to school, a lot of things happen on your journey to school. Through school, the process of school. Sometimes you encounter failure. It's not because you can't do it. A lot of things impact how you perform when you're studying. And sometimes the end result of life is sometimes you don't do as well as you could have. And you quote unquote fail. You can fail a course. But are you going to make failing a course prevent you from going to college? The possibility of you failing a course prevent you from going to college? No. The end result is too much of a win. It's too great for you to abort mission before the mission even reach the end. All right, everybody. So on the phone right now with me is a friend of the Real Talk community, a person just like my friend here who wrote in, and she is no stranger to feeling doubtful and feeling inadequate, because this is something that humans experience daily. But I'm sure she has some kind words of encouragement to share with our sender today. All right. So, my friend, you can unmute.
Hi everyone. My take on this is putting you first. The only way to achieve whatever goals you set out to achieve is to put you first. You mentioned breakups, bad breakups, and I know that can cause us to, you know what, I'm done with all of this. But guess what? In order for you to win, you gotta put you first. I have this motto that I use for myself, and it says, nobody makes you happy but you. So I'm going to lend you that thing, and you can put that onto you. Nobody makes you happy but you. So guess what? Whatever you have to do to achieve what you need to just put those baggage aside and get it done. Because it will happen. Just put you first, and you'll see the outcome. Thank you.
You know what I was saying to her, I was saying she seems to be very self-aware. She came to me, she wrote to me and she used the word doubt and inadequacy. She obviously knows that because of the relationship now she start feeling doubtful of herself. She feeling inadequate, feel like possibly she's not good enough, she's not possible not even smart enough to finish school. She said it sounds like she has experienced failure before. So she knows how it will affect her self-worth and confidence. But her self-awareness is something that is going to help her to get past how she's feeling right now. I also recognize that she has a plan for herself. Imagine 8 years down the road, this sender is didn't go back to school, didn't finish her do the 260 that she needed to go to college, stuck in a one job that is not giving her what she wants. How is she gonna feel? How do you think she's gonna feel? Imagine if we allowed our inadequacies to prevent us from self-actualizing. You have anything to say to that, Carla?
Of course, you're gonna feel um you're gonna feel left out, because I can put the situation to you. I have a friend, and she, I would say, she wants to do so much, but yet she don't know what to do. And as years gone by, she kept saying, I should have, I could have, and that's where you will reach if you don't put yourself out there. No matter what is happening, you just have to get yourself to where you want to be, because guess what? Time is running out. We're not getting any younger. So when you get that time, when you're getting older, you're going to say, my God, I should have done this back then. Why didn't I? What causes me not to get it done when you could have? So as I said before, whatever you have to do, whatever baggage you have to leave behind, you just have to get it done. In order for you not to, in the longer run, blame yourself.
Yes. All right. So, sender, you're gonna have to put behind the feelings of inadequacy and doubt. Put it behind you. Don't allow it to be what prevents you from moving forward. There are so many great things to achieve in life. We can't allow these things to prevent us from getting where we want to be. So we're just gonna put this at your feet today. You are good enough. Yes, you can do it. Yes, you can achieve. Sometimes you will feel doubtful. Sometimes you will wonder if you are good enough. Yes, you are. And you have life. So if you have life, Don't waste it being doubtful. Go on ahead. Take life by the horns. Go get them two CXCs, girl, and go enroll yourself in college and be that person who you know deep down you want to be. That's my 2 cents on the matter. I wonder if anybody else wants to share. All right. Okay, so we do have another encouraging word for our sender today.
There is a saying that goes, if you simply fail to plan, then you're planning to fail. Failure is not of God. The devil sometimes wants us to think that way, but it is not of God. And whatever you're doing, I know there is a way. Just try your best. Never, ever, ever give up on chasing your dreams. Try again. At least you have some success. Whatever else is left to be done, I know you can make it. I know there is a way. Somehow.
All right, guys. So, in closing, I do have these additional words. Failure in relationships and other aspects of life is a reality. It can happen. You will get stressed out. However, that is not the state of mind that I would recommend that you stay in. We sometimes have to get up, analyze what happened to us, take the things that we want to take away from the experiences we had, whatever gems, those things that stood out, the lessons we learned, take them, put everything else away, and move forward. You want to achieve your goals, and to do so, you must pass these two CXE subjects. Get up, do it. You are good enough. You are strong enough. You are smart enough. I just want to let you know that you have the potential. Every moment that you are given a chance at life, please make the best use of it. Do not sit down and stress about one relationship that was possibly not even good for you in the first place. Give yourself grace to recover and go take on these goals you have for yourself. It would be a sad thing that at the end of your journey through life, you have these big regrets that I wish I did or I wish I didn't do. It's never a good feeling. So I'm going to encourage you to keep going. You seem like a really smart person. I look at how you presented your information here, how you asked your questions. I know, and I'm talking to an intelligent person. Go on. Go make the best use of the life you've been given. Don't limit yourself. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to my first episode of Real Talk with Zing. I hope it was impactful and meaningful. And I do want to hear your stories. If you have any support for this person, any words of encouragement, please leave it in the comments. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for believing in the dream, for helping me to create a safe space for persons who may be having difficulties. We all experience difficulties, and guess what? Sometimes all we need is a kind word to keep us going. Thanks again. Bye.